the network dike monitoring, I'm peeking here, is really a remnant, an heritage of the program Eikdijk and Flood Control, in which a lot of parties collaborated on the subject of dike monitoring and the failure mechanisms of dikes. In the past few years, several developments took place in this field, from experimental developments, proof of concepts, to implementation of dike monitoring techniques in daily practice of waterboards and Rijkswaterstaat, so the managing organizations of levees. And as we have seen in the previous years, gathering data in advance of when you need it is more than worthwhile. We had several projects in the field in which we, during a couple of years, gathered dike monitoring data. And to facilitate implementation in daily practice, the Network Dikemonitoring was founded to share experiences with each other, not only the water boards and Rijkswaterstaat as levee maintenance organizations, but also companies and knowledge institutes. So we see the effect, because dike monitoring is getting mainstream. The founding fathers, always nice to say, STOA, Deltares, Fugro, Arcadis and BZIM. We create the core team, make a yearly program of technical oriented workshops, and we facilitate the network, but we are also the vraagbaak, for any questions about dike monitoring. So if you have questions, you can come to us and we will try to help you. So here's the organization of the Network Dike Monitoring with the core team, an active group participating in workshops, and we program several workshops each year, and also in collaboration with, for instance, DigiShape this time, or the KKP platform of the STOA and other platforms. Yep. Our workshops are technically oriented. First, we started with the orientation on monitoring techniques itself, but as we are here now, you see that the data is coming in and we need to analyze the data, hence the collaboration with DigiShape. So from data collection to decision making about which measures should be taken. Currently we're working on an article in Land and Water, een vaktijdschrift about the spoorboekje implementatie dijkmonitoring. Sorry for my English. And we're currently working on the project state-of-the-art dike monitoring, in which we will make the standard documentation about dike monitoring techniques up to date, because some of these documents are already 10 years old. And there was a man, Oscar van Dam, who previously worked at the waterboard here in Delft. He is now working at STOA, and he said, we need to make an update of this documentation. And we want to do that in collaboration with the future generations. So students are currently also working in this project. So the next workshops, it's a little bit of commercial advertising. The 22nd of May, we will have a workshop about monitoring of drought, peat levees, and on the 11th of September, we will focus on structure forming in the soil layers in dikes, which are composed of local soil material. Yeah. And then, Chris, it's your turn.